Hey, what's up, you guys? Noto back here. Today I got some Marvel Rivals gameplay in honor of Spider-Man Brand New Day just premiering in theaters. I'm of course running your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Um, I haven't played with him much in the game, so I do have a lot to learn with him. And as you can see later on in the game, I don't think later on in this game, I don't think my teammates appreciated me running Spider-Man very much. Um, but uh, yeah. Anyways, so today the topic of the video is oh god. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry guys, I know I'm getting my ass kicked here by the other Spider-Man. I I end up switching to bots later on just to try to get more used to the character. Um, as you can see. Uh, uh, sorry guys. Just very distracted. As you can see, my teammates are throwing shade. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. But anyways, on to the actual topic of the video. It is gonna be my very first like initial reaction to the film. My immediate thoughts. Um, because I did just go see it. I just got home from the theater. So yes, spoiler warning. I'm gonna get into the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, uh, you know, click off the video, I guess, and come back and watch it later. But so first off, I was a little skeptical going into the film just off of seeing the trailers. Um, I just in the trailers I just felt like a lot like too much was going on. I was kind of low key getting Spider-Man 3 vibes. I don't really knew what the direction of the film was gonna be because obviously they're focusing a lot on Ned and MJ, like because that's how the last movie left off. Like he was gonna try to reintroduce himself to them, so that's a big part of the film. Also, something's going on with his mutation, like is he gonna turn into Man Spider, whatever the hell. I know a lot of people were speculating that. Also the villain, like I'm just talking about the trailer right now, guys. Like I wasn't too sure who the villain was gonna be. So again, it's just the direction of the film, like I didn't know exactly where they were going just off the trailer. But uh now to the actual film itself, I thought it started off really strong. Like it it was what I was expecting it. Um Obviously he's on his own. He doesn't really have anybody anymore. Everybody forgot who he is. It was he was just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And I was really excited because they're showing off like the police officer lady who's trying to help him. I was assuming that was Miles Morales' mother. Um, and they are kind of hinting at Miles because Peter was asking about his her son, but they never really got into that. So that was just kind of left out at the end. And so like the rest of the film as it like is progressing, obviously he's dealing with his mutation, so he's got to go seek help from Dr. Banner, the Hulk, and he ends up developing his inhibitor chip to protect his higher brain function. Whatever they say in Spider-Man 2. Um, but yeah, and then obviously the big reveal, Jean Grey is the main villain, which I was really confused because I'm okay. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with the character. I do know she's an X-Men, obviously. I've heard of her. I've heard the name Jean Grey, but I wasn't too familiar, which was why I was very confused when I heard her. I was like, wait, what? Okay, and obviously the actress is I forget her name, Sadie something from Stranger Things. I know people are gonna hate me for not really knowing her, but I know she's from Stranger Things, obviously. Uh, okay, I thought she was gonna play either Gwen or MJ. That was the obvious, right? But okay, she's Jean Grey, right? Which is pretty cool. Another big character, but again, like that was one of my main problems with the film is that's kind of what it evolved around was Jean Grey and she's a villain like that. That's what didn't really make much sense to me. Like again, it's kind of like the direction of the film. Even after watching the whole movie, it's like I don't really understand like where they're going with it. You know, like there was there was nothing there was nothing to for it to lead into like Doomsday, for example. You know, like I'm assuming Spider-Man and Jean Grey are gonna be in Doomsday, but you know, even the post-credit scene, like, what did that even mean? Spider-Man is in space, okay. Obviously, Spider-Man's been to space before. Just point is, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed in the film. Like, it just I thought they could have done more. You know, I don't think it was the worst ever. Like, in my opinion, I do think No Way Home is better. Is a better even Homecoming. I do like this one more than the what was the second one? The one with Mysterio right after Endgame. Far From Home. The one where they're in Europe. I think that one is the worst out of the Tom Holland movies, to be fair. This, just the whole like setting, with this fucking hideous spider monkey suit. God, I think it was atrocious. Anyways, I would place this one in third place out of the Tom Holland movies. Um, but again, this is just my initial reaction. It's just I I was very looking forward to it. I had a lot of hype going into this, you know. Um, again, off the trailer, I was skeptical, but I thought it was gonna be better than what it ended up being, you know. Um, I haven't really been on social media much, so I haven't really seen too much of what you know, what people are thinking, you know, of the film. Um, maybe they think the same thing as me. Maybe I'm fucking, you know, in the minority. I don't really know, but again, this is my opinion. I was really looking forward to the film. I am left off a little disappointed. I thought it could have been so much more. Um, the main thing to me is the villain because there was just so much they could have done. I remember they had hinted in the last movie when Doctor Strange did his fucking little witchcraft thing and they showed like the Sinister Six. Do you guys remember that? They showed Craven, and I know there's a Craven movie coming out or something. I don't know if it's a show or movie, right? But there's a trailer for it, right? Um, but it's like there's just so much more they could do with the Tom Holland you know, Spider-Man universe. Like again with Miles Morales. Like was that kid, was that police officer that lady, was that supposed to be Miles Morales' mom or something? I know his dad is supposed to be the cop, right? And his mom is like, I don't know what his mom is, a teacher or something, I don't really know. Um but in this film that lady, and she was like Hispanic or like Puerto Rican. Um so I was assuming the whole time that that was Miles Morales' mom or something, and one of those kids was Miles. But again, I'm not too sure about that because they kind of just left that out. They didn't really follow up with that. Same with this lady in the very beginning. Maybe that was just me, uh, you know, overthinking it. But there was this lady in his apartment complex who says something like, "Oh, we live in the same block, or we live in the same complex, or whatever." I thought that was gonna be Gwen Stacy or something. You know, I just thought there was it just lacked a lot of like reveals and you know like surprises. Uh, Again with the villain, like they could have done something with Venom. I was really hoping to see Venom because they have never followed up with that at the end of Venom 2, when there was a chunk of him left in Mexico when Doctor Strange did the swap thing, you know, and he was on the TV or whatever, and like Venom licks the TV. Do you guys remember that too? Again, there was just I just thought it could have been so much more. Um, you know, I'm not trying to be a hater. Maybe maybe I'll do a follow-up video. I did enjoy the movie. I literally called out of work to go see it. You know. But that's about it for the video, guys. Again, these are just my first initial thoughts. Uh Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Am I tripping? Do I need to rewatch the film? You know, or am I completely right? Was this movie trash? Like, what do you guys think? You know, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.